they take a lot of your energy. More mentally than physically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
And
you mean.
it's because it's not ordinary my day. I just don't have such a habit to work like 10 hours maybe.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted as well. It was a long week. Hello, Rinat.
Hello, Alan. Hello, Lydia.
Welcome. And hi, Lydia. Good to see you.
Can you hear us, Lydia, now?
I think she's having problems.
Yeah, unmuting yourself. Maybe you need to just press. Hello, Maria.
Hello, guys.
Hi,
Hello.
Maria.
Hello,
Welcome
Rinat.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lydia is having difficulties with her microphone and her headset. How's it going, Rinat? How was your day?
I would say I satisfied with today's day. It was productive. I have worked. I have finished what I have planned for today to finish, and I have relaxed a little bit. So nothing so unusual, but quite productive.
Very good. I watched another one of your videos. I have to say, it's really good. It's really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I have noticed it.
Was it today or yesterday? I can't remember. Maybe
Yesterday.
yesterday, yeah. Yeah, it was really good. I'm impressed. There's a lot of terminology that you have to know, and your fluency has really picked up. I have to say, it's really picked up.
Oh, thank you. I'm flattered now.
Yeah, keep it up. I think it's a very good thing. Every student, I think, should do that. You know, I think I mentioned it the other day. Record yourself and just explain anything
I have noticed.
you've learned.
Yeah, I've said it. How to say this idiom? I've said it again, yeah? I have noticed when I shot my first video lesson, it was, let's say, horrible.
You were not very happy.
Yeah, but by like making each time the next and the next, it's going to be better and better. Now I can see the improvement in my own English. So, and it also helps with English fluency. The next time you will pay attention more for some of your, let's say, mistakes.
Yeah, you're so right. You know, of course, the first and second time you're not going to be very happy with how you, you know, spoke or certain things you said, especially after you have watched yourself. This is when you actually can see what you can improve on. And
even for your body language.
Yeah.
It can help. You can see your body language, and the next time to analyze it, I should control this one and that one.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, keep it up. That's good. It's good to see. Okay, Maria has joined, and yeah, I think we said hi to Maria. And Artyom. Hello, Artyom.
Hello.
Welcome. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Your audio sounds a little bit strange. You sound a little bit robotic.
Me?
Yeah, maybe it's a connection. I don't know.
No,
noise, yes.
Yeah, your voice is a little bit robotic.
Yes. It's not connection, I think, because previous lesson it was the same. When you are speaking, it's like a little bit robotic. I guess your microphone maybe already has some problems.
Maybe yes.
We can understand you, but it's a little bit slow, like almost slow motion. You know, it sounds robotic. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's your Galaxy Gear watch interfering. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but I don't think that's a problem. Lydia, can you hear us now?
Yes, now I can hear.
Oh, good. What was the problem?
I don't know. Maybe with Goleo.
Mm-hmm.
And today there are many problems with this.
Okay, Artyom.
And I wanted to visit your lesson, but it was cancelled.
Oh yes, this morning I was supposed to have a lesson and I couldn't start. There was a problem with the website.
Yes.
And yeah, I spoke to Artyom, the technical guy, and he said, "Look, something's wrong with our website," and they had to cancel the lesson. But they fixed it now. I'm glad because it would have been a bad Friday. Yeah, no lessons. Yeah, I'm glad it's back up and running. So how's your day, Lydia?
It was like previous day, usual, but today is Friday, and I'm glad that tomorrow I needn't to wake up so early.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. It's the weekend. Yes, I'm glad as well. I can sleep in a little bit. Well, actually, I can't sleep in because my wife will be away for the morning, so I'm going to be with my son, and he's going to be jumping on me
Oh,
and waking me up. Come on, wake up! Because you know he's used to waking up at the usual time, about 7 or 8 o'clock, like we wake up every morning. So Saturday for him's the same, and Sunday, unfortunately, too.
and when he usually wake up in the morning?
Yeah, about 8, probably the latest 8, 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock a.m.
Oh, 7.
So it's pretty early, yeah. And then
Yeah.
he goes to school about 8:30 or so. Yeah. Oh well.
It's pity.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't mind it. More time to spend with him. It's good.
Okay.
Maria, how was your day?
I don't know, but I think it's good because I'm visited gym. I visited lessons in Mongolia with Miracle, now with you, and I'm read some literature, and I'm walked with my dog long, and I feel better, and I think that today it's a good day, but again without sun. I mean, outside is cloudy, but I feel that today I have some result. I mean, I did something useful for me, useful for dog, useful for my brain. And I watched today very interesting video in English. And do you know English Club TV? I think this is popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched, tried to watch each day this channel, and many interesting things for kids. I'm find many interesting things for kids because they have for craft for kids, and they explain how to do simple things, and this is really interesting. I mean, I thought if I have the children, or if I will have in the future, I try to do these things with my child or with my children. It's interesting.
So very beneficial. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
English Club TV. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it's really interesting because they have short program, and they quickly change for kids, for about movies, about news, about forecast, about technology project, about lessons. They really have so different direction in English. The grammar, interesting grammar, grammar outside, inside, and very. I'm not tired and not tiring from this channel because I find many interesting things for me, and I love watch for children, not movies, multfilm. How to say? Somebody can help me. What?
Cartoons.
Cartoons, yes, and they may be simple, but not so simple. And I'm always listening and try to understand and translate and try to repeat something, phrases, and I think it's guys. If you have time, don't watch our channel. I mean, Russian channel in English or in Russian news or something bad. I mean, information that sometimes start to give you feel not so good. I mean, then you listen all information about world, about our politics, about our economics. Better try to listen English lessons, English, something in English, something interesting, something would give you new words, new vocabulary, new knowledge, and something like this. That's all.
Yeah, that's a very good advice. I would agree with you. You know, I would also. I would second that advice because there's no need to, you know, kind of waste your time by watching news because it's just a repetitive thing and it's making us worried and concerned. So every now and then, watch these, you know, documentaries. I mean, it doesn't have to be cartoons, but whatever you think you're benefiting from, if you're benefiting from those cartoons, that's great because they use quite simple English language. So I think you can really benefit from that. Yeah, very good advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Artyom, how was your day, Artyom?
Really, it's not because regular day. Every day I try to prepare for my exams to Finland, and because of that, it's not very interesting. Every day I teach new words, English words, solving some mathematics. Примеры, how to say. Could you help me, somebody?
So every day you're learning new English words and you are also studying maths at the same time, yeah? For your exams.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a very hectic time for you, I can imagine. Yes. Okay. All right, guys, let's get started then, yeah? Because I'd like to introduce a new living in English topic, and we'll be talking about the news. So we're going to learn some new vocabulary about this particular topic because it's very interesting, and I'm sure all of you watch the news. Whether you watch the news in English, I don't know, but I think it would be a good idea, especially after we learn some of these new words now. So let's see. First, we'll go through some questions. Yeah, random questions. We'll discuss, you know, media and various other, you know, questions related to news. So yeah, let's talk a little bit. Let's get the discussion going. So what's the name of your local newspaper, if you know?
Yeah. Can I answer to this question?
Yes, Artyom. Rinat, go ahead.
As I told before, that I am living in the city which is called Semey, and it's not so big city. It's about 400,000 people here, and the local newspaper is called like Semey Tana. If translated directly to in English, it's like morning of Semey, yeah, or Semey's morning. Yeah, and this paper published not in daily edition. It's like one in a week.
Weekly, yeah.
Yeah, weekly. Yes. And usually we read at this paper what's happening in our city, what news, like business. It's many sections inside of this newspapers about sport,
Mm.
about our government,
Mm-hmm.
and this newspaper has quite a big, uh, how to say,
Following or
followings. Yeah,
yeah.
many people really buying it.
So okay, which leads us to the third question. Do you subscribe to this paper?
I myself know, but many people they do.
Do you know how much it costs per week?
Not, I don't know because I'm not subscribing.
Mm.
I don't subscribe to this
So
new
okay.
newspaper, and I can guess it's must be about $1 for like for daily.
So it's like $1 a week, pretty much, isn't it? If it's a weekly subscription or weekly edition,
Yes, yes, it is $1 or even less.
probably less. Yeah.
Yeah, almost $1.
Okay. What about the others? What about in Russia, near Moscow? Are there any other newspapers?
I think it's not common nowadays.
No.
Maybe 15 or more years ago, it was usual to subscribe and have have newspapers in the post box. I mean, in every house has a special box. I don't know, подъезд. But now, no, people usually use computer for reading, and they don't subscribe. And also they have maybe I would say news from email by email. Subscribing by email.
I see. I see. So everything is electronic nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more convenient than you will have some paper. It's just after a few or 4 days it's useless. It needs place for that. For me, convenient just in electronic version without subscribing, and it's free. So
But it's very useful for Kamin. Fair play.
Unfortunately, I don't have a Kamin. I don't know.
Yes.
But we have some common newspapers in Moscow, for example, like Komsomolskaya Truth, Izvestia. I think it's broadly spread newspaper.
Maybe middle-aged
over
person.
Russia.
Middle-aged
Yes.
person or elderly
Yes.
person
Yeah.
buy it, but youth, no.
I think
Mhm.
I think it's really expensive now, and everyone start to think about environment, about resources. I mean, forest resources, and everyone can read information in Yandex, for example. It's very simple. In all day, we have the new information at the top on the start page, and this is really simple that to collect this paper at home, for example, or to then to utilization. This is word correct? How to say when you don't need these things and you need when guys
Authorization?
yes, utilization, or how something like this. Yeah, it's correct.
Utilization. To utilize.
Yes,
Yes.
I think it's really not everyone try to use electronic documentation, electronic news, and so, and it's more it's quickly and better for journalists to change information, to give video, more photo, and all. Not paper. It's for elderly people who can't use or really information of what you need to save. I think it's in the future we haven't paper at all, or it's stay really expensive, like I don't know, not books, but something strange for us, I think.
Yeah.
But weekly we have also newspaper for free, and so with advertisement and some articles. There are some articles there, but usually on the whole it's advertisements, newspapers.
But Lydia, I think that this is free newspaper more for commercial, for something to publicity, something. It's not have really useful information. It's only for commercial. I don't know how to say it. More telephones and businesses where you can buy this, find this, like find this services or another, but it's not real useful for your brain. It's only, I don't know, spend 3 or 5 minutes, and when you put to the, how to say,
even though many newspapers nowadays becomes like electronic, and I guess it is good thing, but we still have many people who really prefer to read paper newspaper, not this electronic.
Yes, that's true.
So that's why it's better to have both of them. For some people who are really busy, they can like skim some newspapers electronically, and for some people who really enjoy to read it, for them I think it is better to have their paper version.
Yeah.
And you know, our like parents already get used to it. It's like a tradition to use this paper newspaper for other things, like if you want to get fire in your house, like that. Have you understood me or not?
Yeah, everything's clear. Yeah, and it's a question. The question arises, and I'll just pose this question, and then I'd like to introduce Dilyara, because we haven't had a chance to speak to her. You know, the question arises: do you think that newspapers, the physical newspaper, will it become extinct, or will it, will people stop buying it, using it? Something to think about. I think in the next 10 to 20 years, I don't know, that might be the case, so think about that, and let me just introduce or welcome Dilyara. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome. Sorry we took so long to speak to you. So I see you've written about yourself. You're from Kazan?
Yes.
Nice. And you're an English teacher?
Yes, I'm an English teacher.
Very nice. So English is your third language?
Yes.
Okay, so the other two languages, I presume, are Russian?
Russian and Tatar language.
Sorry?
Tatar language.
Oh, Tatar language. I see.
Yes, yes. I'm from Russia, but I'm not Russian. I'm Tatar.
Oh, I understand. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so this is your first lesson, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And how did you find out about our lessons?
I found about your lessons on Lingualeo, and there are links about your lessons, and I decided to join you.
Excellent. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so welcome. Very nice to meet you. My name's Alan.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm one of the teachers here at Lingoleo. So we have actually just started this lesson maybe about 10 minutes ago or so. And it's about living in English. This is one of the series that I do. And the topic is the news.
Yes.
Anything to do with the news, we're going to discuss it here. So this is the beginning, so we're just going through some discussion questions, you know, just to see what we can discuss regarding this topic. So we mentioned about the electronic, you know, newspapers, magazines, subscriptions that are have kind of become the norm nowadays. Do you use newspapers or magazines, or are you also more technologically advanced?
Of course, I use a newspaper and magazine, and sometimes I read news from the BBC Russian and
very good.
BBC UK to develop my language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I read news, and usually I read from the net.
Nice. Okay, good. All right, that's great. Okay, let's look at some more questions here then. I see that everyone is chatting away on the chat. We actually have 4 teachers in class today. That's really cool. We've never had that before. Lydia is also, she's a qualified teacher, and Rinat is a mathematics teacher. And yeah, Stas and Maria, you're going to have to become teachers as well to make it a full class of teachers. Okay, so let's see. Some of these questions are a bit odd. Here, you know, we have newspapers or magazines that we can, you know, pick up easily, very conveniently at newsstands. Is that common in Russia or in Kazakhstan to have newspapers at, you know, outside newsstands?
Yes, we have our local newspaper. It's Zelenodol, the Zelenodol Truth, and what else? Komsomol Truth, and Western Express.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, there are quite a few here as well in the UK, but not all the newspapers here in the UK actually are very popular. Well, some people don't necessarily like them. So let's see. Has any one of you ever had a job delivering newspapers?
Sorry, can you? I was engaged in this. Can you again repeat your question?
Yeah, it's about question 9. Have you ever had a job delivering newspapers?
Oh yes, yes. I used to work like delivering newspapers when I was studying at university. When I was a student, it was like I really wanted to earn extra money, so I took this job, and I think I worked about maybe only 2 weeks, very short. But I would say it is a really difficult job, and they paid me for each newspaper that I delivered. And it was very small money, but if you count about, let's say, 200 or 300 newspapers that you have to deliver, then it is normal for a student's life. So yeah, it was at that time difficult, because when you are looking for some address, you have to know this city very well, and some address, you know, it's really hard to find. It's not as clear sometimes as it used.
As it could be.
Yeah, could be.
As it could be, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, thanks for sharing that with us, Rinat. Anyone else? Has anyone else had this job?
No,
No?
I haven't.
I had.
Oh, Maria, you've had it. Okay.
Yes, when I'm maybe 18 years old, and when I was working maybe one month only, and I need to deliver a newspaper, not for house, not in home. In usual people, I need to deliver a paper for company. I have a list of company, and I need to visit their place, and then I gave this newspaper. They give me signature that I visit this place. I'm a good girl, and I went to find another address and give to another company newspaper. Because you see, when I was young, I had so many different work. I mean, simply work, like delivering newspaper, something. When you sat in the shop and tried to sold something, how to say? Who is working in shop? People. One
in sales?
Seller, yes, yeah. Salesman. And I was trying all this simple work, and after this I really decided I need to study so hard and be a good engineer that not in any cases back to this work. I mean, I need to only work on my mental, my brain, use only brain, not hand, not legs. And after this, I decided that this is my way. Be engineer.
That's good. So you've had you were very active then, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. You've gained some experience then.
Yeah.
In various fields.
And this work or delivering newspaper, it's really difficult. I'm young. I was young, and I'm healthy, and I'm quickly, but it's really hard to deliver a newspaper in 1 week, so many places, and I'm always was wearing these papers in myself. I mean that I haven't car or another devices or tools that in what place? I mean, another place near with me. What can I pull on? Only in myself, and it's really hard. And this is I did only 1 month in the summer, and I had the good weather outside. I mean, people who do this each day in not good weather, with not good health, for example, people in middle age. I think it's really hard work, and they pay you so
little, yeah. It's not very much.
So little that I can't buy in this money really nothing. I think for me it's not money at all.
And, yeah, I totally agree with her. And it's not only difficult; it is also dangerous work, because there were some some houses which they keep, which they had big dogs, so it was really dangerous. So you can be bitten by dogs if you are not so careful. And who knows? But maybe I was lucky, but I haven't met any these drunk people for whom I should deliver newspapers there. They were quite nice, but I guess that maybe for other people who are still working like delivers, they can meet some bad criminals or many other different kind of not so good attract people.
Yes, that's very true. Very true. It is a dangerous. It's dangerous work, definitely. All right, let's move on to the news channels. So from newspaper, we're going to go to the news channels. You know, for example, we have the likes of CNN, which are 24-hour news channels. Do any of you watch news channels like these?
Yes, I watch CNN and others sometimes. It's not because I really want to hear this news, because of English purpose only.
Okay.
So to get used to get used my ear to different kind of accents for fast speaking.
So you want to get used to hearing the different types of accents, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very
Only
good.
for only one reason, because I'm not interested in news so much.
More the language and the accents, the pronunciation, and so on. Yeah.
Yes. But of course, if to say about my own local news channels, then I would like to listen them, but it is again difficult to find time for such occupation.
Yeah. So there are many others. I think Diliara, you mentioned BBC as well.
Yes. I watch BBC in Russian and in English because watching BBC in English helps me to make my English very well.
Yeah, it makes you improve your English. Yeah, it makes
Yes,
it really good.
that's right.
Okay, anyone else would like to add?
Yeah, I want to add about we had in Russia the same channel, News 24, and each day they talk about politics, about news, about weather, and something like this. But for me, I really can't now to watch this channel because after this, after watching, each time I feel maybe anxiety or anxiety, how to correct?
You feel anxious?
Yes, anxious because I'm really start to think about what happens in the world. Because you see, after the French, in January they have the terrorist or how they guys how it's named people who in France. They killed people, journalists.
Yeah, the incident in Paris that happened.
Yeah. And I said in this time I was staying in Germany and I didn't watch TV, but when I sat on a cafe and ate my lunch, TV around me all. Without sounds, only picture, and they all TV in the cafe and in other places they switch on TV news. I mean, they all talked about this accident, and I feel that I'm so. Have a really stress about what happened. They always repeat again and again the same picture about these people, about dies, about violence, and I don't know. It's really difficult to watch. Only in English. I think in English it's okay because you can't understand everything maybe, and you feel not so bad after news. I think only about animals I can watch news without anxiety because with animals everything is okay, usual. They have a new baby, for example, in China or in other country they find new type of animals or kind of animals. I think I'm really maybe I'm not a usual person because I'm feeling through all information I try to pass from me. Maybe I need to find stopping how to explain people that understand me. Something that stop before then this information through my heart or my brain, and I'm not feel this depressing after this.
you don't want to feel affected by what you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are other, for example, TED. TED is a very good one. I don't know, maybe some of you know it if you Google it. It's very interesting. It talks about very interesting topics, not just politics, and it doesn't make you be concerned. It doesn't make you feel concerned and anxious and worried about and afraid, because most of the media, the channels, what they do, they want to put fear into the society, and then there's a whole thing behind that. I don't want to get
This is
into
the
it.
same like, oh sorry, I interrupt you. This
That's
is the
fine.
same like in Maleo. They give us link for this news. Yes or no? Yes, this is the same.
Yes,
that
that's
news.
the same one, exactly.
Yes. This I'm trying to watching each day, because they try to explain or to give information about different direction. I think it's about ecology, about our population, about some problems people. I think it's really cool and interesting.
Very beneficial topics, not just nonsense from the
And
media.
it's also beneficial and helpful not for only our English ability to speak. It helps to become maybe to learn how to be orator, how to speak in front of big auditorium, and it inspires us. It gives us new ideas. We can gain not only one thing from these TED Talks, and I think these TED Talks are quite famous nowadays. Many people really know about it, and I really happy to see this TED in our Lingualeo page.
True.
They didn't give us hot news. Hot news that really impressive or impressive in good way, and sometimes not good way. I mean, with criminal something. And for me, it's better to watch this news. I think it's nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. There are many documentaries, that we can watch on TV. Interesting about not just, technological programs about technology, about animals, about nature in general. Can you think of any others that you maybe like? Maybe on a satellite TV or cable TV. Do you get many English channels in Kazakhstan and Russia?
In Kazakhstan here we have one channel. It is totally in English, but it is about Kazakhstan. It's called KZ24, and all this news, all these projects only in English. I think it is project which has the objective to familiarize, to make popular Kazakhstan for other people throughout the world. And we as a Kazakhstan citizens, we can watch it too, so learn things, English language especially. Again, it's easy when you really know something that this news agent or news broadcaster is telling you in English. You already know the meaning, and it really helps learn faster, quicker.
Yeah, definitely. So that channel probably is promoting tourism, maybe Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's promoting tourism, it's telling about Kazakhstan, yes.
Very
there
interesting.
There one program called Discovery Kazakhstan.
That's very good. Yeah, okay. Any others, guys?
I don't have TV at my house, so that's why I keep silence.
Sorry?
I don't have TV in my house, so that's why I keep silence. If I want to saw something, it would be something concrete, and I will watch on YouTube on maybe torrent.
Yeah, I mean, the internet actually replaced the TV in a way. If you think about it, anything you can watch on TV, you can find online.
Yeah.
So actually, it's a very good point not to have a TV in the house.
Yes,
or some
I
sort
agree
of
with
cable. Do you understand? Which is a very valid point, and I actually would agree with that. You know, I have a television, and I have a you know, the UK subscription to the local channels, and you know, I pay them about 50 or 60 pounds a month.
Oh.
And I don't even watch the channels. I barely get to sit down and watch it. Literally, I have 1 hour, maybe not even an hour. It's mainly for sports, or you know, when it's on, and it's like a couple of times a week. That's it.
Yeah, I think if you want to watch something, it must be concrete, not just you staring at your screen and just keep on the button to know without any idea, just on the screen. I think
Yes.
it's for the old people, and it's not very useful time to provide time. So. I don't have a TV. I just bought a 27 inches screen, and it's just changed for TV. If I want to watch some film, I watch on my screen.
Yeah, and yes, I totally agree with you. And I've heard also that if you want to be more successful in this world, you need to just throw away your TV, and you have to just pay your attention for some focus on for some special things, and all the things you can find from internet. So
Yeah.
I agree with this point, but I need this TV because of my children, and I cannot get
Yes.
away from this. I just I forced to watch this TV.
Yeah. My son watches it more than myself. So yeah, the kids, it's a good tool to educate kids. But we shouldn't get carried away, you know, because TV can be a source of bad or negligent upbringing for the kids.
It still can be dangerous.
Yes.
For watching TV 5-6 hours in a day for the kids. I think it's not normal. It's better to go for a walk, I don't know, to get sporty or some education like this, or maybe just playing the game with your parents. It would be more useful. It's my opinion.
Yes, but I want to add about TV, and that, for example, I have TV at home. I mean, I have a tablet. I have my laptop, but it's really important to have a big screen for my eyes, because
And
I'm not.
your TV, what is the diagonal? I don't know.
42 I have, because I know.
Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, it's cool.
Because I'm really my eyes at all day. I'm watched to the laptop at work. Yes, and I'm really my eyes. It's tired, and if I want to look something, I really watch in TV only English club and sports, biathlon and hockey and Olympic games, for example, or what.
Yeah, I'm too.
That's all.
Has
Yes,
dream to watch some films on 55-inch
yes,
LED
and I'm
TV.
really and I'm
But unfortunately, I don't have money, so I'm have only screen 27
But now
inch.
I think your dream goes away, because the price for TV now, it's really expensive. I think that
Really?
now,
I think it's very cheap now. The price
in Russia,
in
yes.
Russia.
Very expensive.
it's
Oh,
because
no.
In
with
Russia.
ruble, it's very.
exchange
Yes, I
rate.
forgot.
Alan, you forgot about it. Now.
Okay, let's see. How much? Let me just compare quickly. I know it's a bit off topic, but
Okay.
just out of curiosity, here in the UK, you can get a 55-inch Samsung or Sony for about, let's see,
Model, concrete.
model. It's not very old.
Wait.
Look, it's a smart TV. It's a smart TV.
Okay. No.
It has 3D,
Model.
and it's an
6, 7.
LED.
What's the model? Because it's very important.
I think we talk about last. For example, last or previous. I mean previous year. Okay. Or no?
I saw the price for Samsung 55 inches F8000. It's very good. It's one of the best models in this. It's smart TV, it's very very expensive. So in Russian rubles, it's 100,000 of rubles. I don't know what.
100? Are you sure? You mean you talk about this time? I mean, in this exchange rate or
Just
before?
now, yeah. Like, what in pounds? I don't know. I will see. And you
A little bit more than
can you
$1,000.
in London or in Manchester?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I'll give you a link here. This is one on Amazon you can get in the UK, which is £780.
Yeah, it's almost the same then. Pounds.
Yeah?
It is approximately $1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, about £650 or so. This is $1,000.
Yeah, the same price.
Oh, so it's the same price then.
But now it's really for us expensive when you put this money in rubles. Before its price, it's okay. It's not maybe cheap, but it's middle. But now I think that I can't buy technicals.
Here in Russia, it's 940 pounds. This
TV, so it's a little bit dearer.
Yeah.
About 200 or almost 200. Yeah, 200 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a lot actually if you think about it.
Yeah.
For a TV.
So and it's you have another model. You just gave me Samsung 55-inch 6, and it's 8. It's it's better. It's one of the best models. It's very, very expensive. You understand me? It's difficult. It's not the same models.
Oh yes, I understand. Different models, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, different. Yeah.
And I think now it's really difficult to find a good a shop where you can buy. Yes or no, guys? Because I know that in internet shop, sometimes it's really difficult to buy now because they don't know in what price.
1,000 of pounds in UK. This model costs. So it's cheaper here in Russia.
No, really?
Yeah. I just made the same models, 55 F8000, and it costs 1,000 of pounds. In Russia, it costs 940.
Very interesting.
Not very, because it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's still very expensive. Yeah.
But watching film on this model F8000, it's something marvelous. It's spectacular. That's why it costs so much. And if you have full HD film, so it's very cool.
Yeah, this is probably the only thing that I would, be happy to do with the television.
But it's not TV. Just saw the films. TV, I don't want to, because if you want something, you can find on internet at any time, in your convenient time. So I don't see.
True.
And, let's get down to earth. I'm really concerned about not TV. I'm concerned about these lessons for next month, because I already have paid for 1 month. I get my subscription for this month, and I'm not worrying for this month. But from the next one, they have changed the price. Have you noticed these guys?
Really? The price has increased?
The price really increased for me, and there are no like a month subscription. There are only 3 options. You can buy for 5 hours or 15 hours.
But in rubles, the price is not raised. They just reject unlimited lessons. But the price is the same as well. Yeah, they sent the email, and after this email I paid for another match, and I asked the support what kind of prices will be would they increase? And they say probably yes, it's because of the exchange rate. And now ruble is more weaker than 2 or 3 days ago. It was 65 rubles for $1, and now it's 70 for $1. So I think in the March, unless unlimited lessons would be, price would be increase.
Yeah.
You know, I really would like to buy this unlimited.
Yeah, it's very good proposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all comes down to yourself and how much time you as a student have and how many lessons you're able to attend. You know, maybe it pays out. It's worth it. You know, if you have the time. But if you only have 1 or 2 hours, maybe that's not necessarily worth it. Yeah. Well, look. This lesson mainly was about discussion, guys, anyways, and looking at these questions, and I wanted to see what you say about what you know so far about the news and what vocabulary you do know. So what we'll do the next time, we're actually going to look at a whole bunch of vocabulary, and then we're going to do some exercises on this. Okay, so did you have any other questions you wanted to ask, perhaps?
No. See you in the next lesson.
Yeah, we got a little bit off topic, but that happens.
Is there a new student, Evelyn?
Oh, Evelyn, yes. Hello, Evelyn.
No introducing in this lesson.
Hi, Evelyn.
Do you hear me? I'm not sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
Hi and bye.
Yeah. Actually, this is the end of the lesson, Evelyn. So if you'd like to join, I'm gonna start another lesson in 1 minute's time, hopefully. So if you have time, please join me in that lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, because this lesson actually now is over. But if you have the time, please join us in the next one, and we can, get to know you a bit.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So see you later, guys.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.